So let's get straight into the entertainment news. ICIDE Cabasa berates Buju Banton. Nigerian music executive producer ICIDE Cabasa has come out to dismiss the Jamaican music icon Buju Banton's condemnatory view of Afrobeats. If you would recall, Buju Banton had in August described Afrobeats as a shallow and unsubstantial music genre, arguing that it doesn't spotlight the struggles of Africa despite its global recognition. Speaking with journalists at a recent memorial lecture, ICIDE Cabasa stated that the Jamaican singer lacks understanding of Afrobeat language and style. He said, Buju Banton does not understand the genre. Can he speak our language? No. When you go online, Nigerians are the most sarcastic people in the world. So when you don't understand our sarcasm and how we tell our stories, you will think there is no story to it. Now, these guys present the truth in a very simple way, and because your own generation sang and you were saying so many things, you think you're deeper than them? ICIDE Cabasa added, so these guys, they say stuff, you listen to Burna, Benson, that we call Buju, you listen to Olamide and Ashake. Are you going to tell me that there is no substance in what Ashake is doing? That you don't understand a language or something a lot does not mean that you should just criticize it. I think he is falling so much in love with the beats, which was why he said what he said.
ICIDE Cabasa with his insights. Well, at the end of the day, ever since Buju Banton maintained his stance on Afrobeats and reggae music, a lot of people have come out to say a lot of things, and this is ICIDE Cabasa's point of view. And we also understand that, yes, Afrobeat artists are actually doing a lot. They're doing the music to suit what they want, and their fans love it. Everybody has their style of music. Because you sing about the injustice doesn't mean another person has to. I remember Spice talking about the fact that we have people like Fowls the Bad Guy, who sings about things that happen in the society. We have a lot of artists that people do not even know sing about injustices. But then some people do not take it upon themselves to always put that in every song. Some people have songs dedicated to that. They have songs dedicated to maybe Father's Day, Mother's Day, feel-good songs. So at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that all the effort and all the work that these people put into their music is not worth it. And like I always say, Afrobeats to the world, Nigeria to the world. We're global, baby.
Right. So as you said earlier, that it is the point of view. So everybody has an opinion. If that is the way Buju Banton feels about it, it's okay. I mean, it does not change the price of rice in the market. So let's everybody, last, everybody will be fine. Let's move on.
All right, still on the entertainment news, Diddy's lawyer speaks out following the rapper's placement on suicide watch. Diddy's lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, has spoken out after reports alleged that a 54-year-old music mogul has been placed on suicide watch while in federal custody. Just so you know, Diddy is currently being housed at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, as he awaits trial. According to the lawyer, the suicide watch directive was issued by the Metropolitan Detention Center MDC officials, which is simply a regular procedure for new high-profile inmates. Mark Agnifilo then added that he spent 6 hours at the MDC with the embattled music mogul, stating that Diddy is not at all suicidal. Instead, he is strong, healthy, confident, and focused on his defense. All of this is coming after an exclusive report by People, citing inside sources stating that Diddy is in shock and his mental state is unclear. Just so you know, Diddy's federal charges were revealed as racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. During his appearance in court, he pled not guilty to the charges. Additionally, his lawyer reportedly presented a $50 million request for bail, which was denied by the judge.
All I know is that this is just the beginning of a very, very long case, because this is something that has been, you know, we saw this coming.
Yeah, we did.
We just did not know when it will start. But as it has started right about now, let's just keep our fingers crossed, because I really want to know how the lawyer is going to be defending, that is Diddy's lawyer is going to be defending him. That will be a very interesting watch indeed, because I really want to know, when you say you plead not guilty, I really want to hear his story. I want to hear his part. I want to know how he sees the world, you know, because people have been asking different questions. Even as we think that a lot of people are like in shock and they're so disgusted and they're so disappointed in Diddy, you still have people who are standing up for him. I still see one or two like,
a rapper last week was
Diddy
talking about
or something of that sort, you know. So I really want to know only that. You know, I'm just curious about how people see this life, especially when you have children. And somehow, it's in a twist. You are very good to your children. Yep. You're about family and all that. And then it is said that you engage in stuff. I really want to see how it goes. And the fact that some music executives have started even resigning is such an interesting watch. And I really want to hear the in-depth and see what has been happening in that Diddy's party. You know, when the regular people come and then they leave, what do they do like when they go for the after party?
Do they leave the same?
Like
in peace and not in pieces?
Like, what do they get up to? The baby oil, what is it used for?
So it could be a mini store in his house.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're just,
another angle. So he just keeps it.
Okay.
And then when people need it, you know,
they
as
just
Diddy,
like moisturized and all that.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Because maybe he has dry skin.
Or
Another
like
angle.
a souvenir or
exactly.
something.
Like, thanks for coming, you know, packages and all of that.
I love it.
I think sometime last week, Diddy's publicist of many years also resigned. So now people close to him are resigning, and it's looking like there is more to this.
I'm hearing that Jay-Z and Beyonce are going their separate ways. I saw it somewhere.
Hey.
Abi, na joke. I just saw it somewhere. I don't know whether those
It's
people,
rumor or
they
not.
are like, you know, the clickbait that we see on on social media or something. Because I'm like, is he up to this? What has been happening? So fingers crossed. I spilled. I really want to get to the root of the whole thing.
And on Diddy's case, I feel like we should just keep our fingers crossed and watch the whole thing unfold. And since it's in the court of law, the court works on evidence.
Let it take its course.
Let it take its course, like you said.